All right, we are at the Salesian Preparatory School here in Cedar Lake, Indiana. Now, this was a boys' Catholic boarding school operated by the Catholic Salesian Order of New York. It was opened in 1956 and ran operation until 1979. So it's been closed for quite a while, and you can kind of see behind me, it's got a lot of decay. Students that were served here were junior and senior in high school. They followed a strict daily routine of classes, religious instruction, of course, boarding. Now, unfortunately, the school does have kind of a dark history. There with lawsuits reporting, documenting abuse of the students by the clergy in the 70s. There's even incidents reported up in 1975 in reference to this. And then it just closed in 79. Now, over the years after it was closed, there have been several attempts to turn this property into something else, to use it for, for health facilities and other things, but nothing ever stuck. So it's just laid here vacant ever since. So we're gonna go inside and see what we find. So stick around, let's go check it out. We'll see you inside. All right, we are inside of the prep school. Let's see what we got here. A lot of graffiti in here. There's a basement. Boy, this is definitely dark down here. Just rooms galore here. Yeah. We're going to just make a way in here real quick. It is really dark down here. Just wide open rooms. Wide open rooms. I apologize for how dark it is. My flashlight ain't doing much good. They say this is haunted, but I don't know about all that. Don't know about all that. It's definitely a weird to explore. Oh, that's a dark hole there. We're not going to go down that. Ain't much to see here. It's pretty much a shell. But that's the stairway out. We're going to go back that way where we came. It's just empty shell in here. I don't see a whole lot going on. I mean, these are probably all divided rooms at one time, I'd imagine. They probably were divided. Yeah, people still getting back in here. Pretty heavily with graffiti. Another room. Another little room. Just another little room. That's the basement we were just down, so we do not need to go there again. All right, a chair, that's interesting. All right, let's go on to the second floor. got more floors than through. I think there's 3 or 4 floors. Must be an old elevator shaft. Right there. I'm not going to get near that. All right. We won't stay near the doors. It's stealthy in here today. Very stealthy here today. Okay. Must have been an old bathroom. As you can see, there's the outside of the front. Got a lot of birds flying around in here today. We're gonna check out this 3rd floor here and see what we got. Well, there are birds everywhere. You gotta be careful of birds as well. All right. Yeah, these floors are all just opened up, ain't they? Nothing really in them. There's an outbuilding here. We'll have to go check that out in a little while. Okay, yeah, this is pretty much all open. Long hallways. There's a bathroom there. There's a long hallway there. We're going to go this way. I think it's going to merge in the center anyway. I think you can just get in any room, yeah. You can see, you can just go through these halls. There's a shower and a restroom there. Yeah, you just go through these halls and just... These were probably individual dorms, I'm assuming. Like there might have been like 3 to 4 to a room. It was a boarding school, so it might have been 3 or 4 to a room with their bathroom and shower. So they're all look alike. See, I bet that's what that is. We're going to assume that's what that is because they are all identical. We're not going to spend a lot of time on the identical rooms. But yeah, that's what they are. All right, we got another floor to explore. And then that'll be it. That's it. Must be an elevator shaft there. All right. I think the stairway takes us back down to where we were on the other side of the building. So we don't need to... All right, we're going to walk back down this way. All right. This is a pretty nice area up here. Like I said, this is around Cedar Lake, and there's a beautiful lake just not too far from here, just south of here, about maybe even half a mile. It's really nice. That must be, okay, they've concreted that up, looks like. Yeah. Yeah, they've concreted that up. So, all right, well, that's it for the building. So, we're gonna make our way back down. All right, well, like I said, that'll about do it for the school inside of here. Let's go back and check out the outbuilding and see what we can find in there. I'll see you out there. All right, here's an outbuilding here. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe an old boiler room. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. See what we got. Turn my light on in here. Okay, yeah, I don't know if you... That's full of water. We're not going to go down there. But hope it lights up a little bit down here. Yeah, that's just an old boiler room. Old maintenance shop. Huh, interesting. Not much in here. All right. All right, well that concludes this tour of the old preparatory Catholic prep school here. Pretty wild, not much to see, but it's very interesting. I definitely don't know how long this thing is going to be out, but it was good to get out here and see it. So I appreciate y'all joining me. If you like these kind of abandoned videos, be sure to check this one out right here. It's a good one. Until then, make it a great day. I'll see you on the next one.